Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Found Love. Previously, fucking Chad fucked up everything and it pissed me off. No joke, that's really what happened. So Natsuki's dad was still kind of dealing drugs on the side, and then Chad in his all-knowing knowledge walked in and like, hey, I'm here to buy drugs from this guy, and then there's the factory owner there and he's like, ah, I knew it, I'm calling the police on you. Or however the hell I made him sound, I don't even remember. And yeah, now, after MC kind of took the fall for him, now he's here trying to clean up his act. And we've kind of switched over to playing as him now. So by default, Natsuki's dad is now the new MC, until we switch back to him. Over the next while, I try my best to find a job that fits. Yeah, and so far it hasn't been working out for him. He went to a job interview in a freaking tuxedo! I wish I could have seen that. Like, if someone could have made a sprite of him in a tuxedo, but anyways. Turns out, that's harder than I expected it to be. Yeah, you bet it is. It's rough out there, let me tell you. I started out working fast food, as embarrassing as that was. Well, hey, so did my mom and uncle. My mom worked at McDonald's. My uncle worked at Burger King. And they did pretty well for themselves. Oh, we're here at WickDonald's, or WhackDonald's, or no, WhackMonald's. Oh man. Well, at least I have pancakes here. Hi, welcome to WhackMonald's. Can I take your order? Yeah, my burger has pickles in it. I try my best to hide my resentment towards this woman who has complained about her food for 3 days straight without fail. Figures, her name is Karen. Yes, ma'am, all our burgers are served with pickles. Well, I specifically asked for a double Big Whack with extra lettuce and no pickles. I demand a replacement burger, like free of charge, or else I'm gonna talk to the manager. She thrusts her mostly eaten double Big Mac, Big Whack. It's hard saying Big Whack. It doesn't. Big Mac rolls off the tongue better. Onto the counter. Ma'am, we can't provide food, at a restaurant. No. We can't provide refunds on food that you have already eaten. I don't believe you. Go to your manager. I am the manager. I'm not the manager, but she doesn't know that. Oh, well. Watch him get fired for impersonating a manager. Fine. I guess I'm not surprised. You do look a bit old to be working at WhackMonald's. Yeah, and you look a bit wide to be asking for a double Big Whack. Aw, snap! I will not stand for this disrespect. Thank you. Have a nice day. I quit that night. Well, so much for that one. Next, I tried babysitting. Oh, jeez. Yeah, imagine having Jack Nicholson as your babysitter. Well, I guess it would be probably better than having Christopher Walken as your babysitter. Settle down, children. I said settle down now, little Billy. Hello, I'm here to tell you a story. It's about a dream I had. I'm surrounded in darkness, with nothing but the sounds of my crying at night, and the only company I have is the maggots eating away at everything around me. Okay, no. Thank you for coming on such short notice. It's hard to find a babysitter who will watch my kids anymore. I was about to say, there might be a reason for that, but no problem. I'm great with kids. I have a daughter. At least I think so. Glad to hear it. So, you have my phone number, right? I wave my phone in the air, like I'm at a concert. Yep.
Alright, I'll see you tonight.
The mom leaves and I turn around to greet her kids.
Hey guys, my name is Kaito, and I will be your babysitter tonight. Can you guys tell me your names?
Jaden. Kaden.
Well, hello, Jaden and Kaden. Is there something you would like to do before dinner? Shut up, fat ass! I just want some cookies! Yeah, they're on the top shelf.
Jeez. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see why she can't get a babysitter.
Well now, I don't appreciate that language, young man. We will have to ask your mother if you can eat some cookies. Oh my god, who cares? Just get the cookies, fat ass. If you call me that one more time, then I'll make you regret it. Whatever, fat ass.
I smile a little as I unbuckle my belt. No!
Uh-oh, Jaden, you're in for it now. Ah!
I'd even have to... yeah, you know, corporal punishment. The belt alone was scary enough. Yeah, well... at least you're not in a Hispanic household. It's either the belt or the chancla. The mom must give them whatever they want. Yeah, they're probably just a bunch of spoiled brats. Probably expecting everything to be handed to them on a silver platter. Speaking of the mom, she should be home soon.
Ew, sorry. How were they?
They were rude and disrespectful, and I hate them.
You for some rowdy kids, ma'am, but they weren't too much trouble. Really? Where are they now? They're cowering in fear under the bed. They're hiding from the belt. I'm surprised they aren't watching the TV. I took away the TV. I sent them straight to bed after supper. Hopefully they'll learn a thing or two about respecting their elders. Oh, marvelous! Great, because I'm too scared to do it myself. Can I rely on you to watch them again? Fuck no. Ha, not on your life. You can keep the little rascals. I just want the money.
Unfortunately, the weeks went by without any success. At this point, Knots was the only thing keeping me going. Ah, shucks. Another botched interview. I don't know how much longer I can take it. They always ask for experience or education, and I barely have either. Oh well. I'm meeting Knots at this cute little bake shop she saw yesterday. At least it will be nice and relaxing. I'm all out of beer, and I don't have enough money for more. It's time to drink beer and eat cake, and I'm all out of beer. Okay, well... I don't know, I guess my Jack Nicholson voice can kind of turn into Duke Nukem.
Hey, Dad, you made it!
Of course, sweetie.
So, how was the interview?
I hated it. Just like I hated babysitting. It went alright. I guess we'll see if they call me back. Anyways, is there a place to sit around here? We look around at the quaint little shop. I guess that's what they're trying to say.
Guess not.
What kind of crazy food establishment are they running around here, where a man and his daughter can't even get a frickin' place to sit down at? Okay, well. Huh, that's too bad. Oh well, let's head to the front. We head to the front counter. There is a wide selection of goodies on display. They actually look grand. I still don't understand why she's okay with calling me Granddad. Granddad! 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 Yeah. It's like, alright, moving on. Mario 7, is this the one I played? Oh, hold on a minute. Granddad! Oh! Flintstones? Oh! Granddad! Granddad! Oh. Stop calling me Granddad! Okay, you know what I think? Why did you have to say that word? Why? Why? The front is manned by a pimply teenage boy who is even taller than me. Hey! Good afternoon. I want the berry strudel. Wow, you're decisive. Wow, you're decisive today. Yep. What do you want, Dad? I don't know. I turned to the boy behind the counter. Any recommendations? I don't know, man. Pastries are pastries, you dig? Harumph, some customer service. I guess I'll take a berry strudel, too. Cool, I'll go get your stuff. That'll be $8. Wow, that's pretty pricey around here. The boy begins to meander to the back room. So, you're not getting them from the display? Nah, dude, these things are, like, really old. They're just for show, you dig? Oh. Yeah, it's like they always keep the good stuff in the back. You know? The boy disappears into the back room. Geez, what's up with this place? I don't know, hun, but the strudel should be good, right? Or at least fresher than what's in these cabinets. I tap on the glass for good effect, only to realize it's actually plastic. What? Man, how cheap is this place? No wonder they can't afford real cabinets. So what makes you think that they can afford places to sit down at? After a minute, the boy returns with a single plastic bag with 2 strudels in them. Okay, that... Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't know if... Let's see... I wonder, can I do the voice? Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? I don't know, man. Pastries are pastries, you dig? Cool, I'll go get your stuff. Nah, dude, these things are, like, really old. They're just for show, you dig? Let's see. Okay, that'll be $8. 8 what? 8 who? 8 why? 8 how? 8 when? See, I can do that too. For 2 strudels? Come on, Dad, I'm hungry. I need food.
I need food.
Alright, sweetie, just for you. I pay the man and take my strudels. Alright, here you go, Nats. Dig in. Nats greedily takes her strudel in her hand and begins to chomp it down. Well, because she needs food. Damn it, she's hungry. I take a bite of my own strudel and look at Natsuki with the same realization. This place sucks! These are apple strudels. Oh. Well. At least it doesn't suck. Or do they suck? Oh my god. I turn to the boy. Pardon me. These are apple, you idiot! Don't you know how to do your job? Sorry, little dude, we don't have any berry left. Okay, I guess I am doing the right voice for him now.
I'm surprised they were in the display cabinet then. It's generally bad practice to have your tongue stop working. No, it's generally bad practice to mislead your customers. The boy just shrugs. Boss wouldn't let me open the display case.
Oh, great.
What? You gotta be kidding me! Come on, honey, I'm still enjoying this apple strudel. I guess. But they aren't even fresh. I bet this thing is at least 2 days old.
Oh, jeez. Man, this sounds like a bakery that my aunt was telling me about once. Where everything was, like, almost stale and there was hardly anybody there. And I think as of right now, I passed by that place once and it was closed. So, I can't imagine why.
Well, on the topic of what this place does wrong, this place is really lacking in salesmanship. And I know a thing or two about selling things. I used to do that a lot in abandoned factories, you see. That's right. I bet if I made a bunch of cupcakes, you could sell them no problem.
There you go. There's your answer right here. It's like that idea that Zack gave Aerith. Midgar full of flowers, wallet full of money.
Yeah, and getting a store wouldn't even be that hard.
Ding 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 ding. We have a winner, folks. Or possibly. Let's see if they can all put 2 and 2 together.
Just apply for a loan to buy some joint in a strip mall, fill out some government forms, and boom! I bet I could get it done in a month, renovations included. Wow, how do you know so much about this stuff? Well, my dear, when you are in the business of business, you know your business. You get my business? Well, that's a weird way to put it.
But it makes sense. I took marketing for a while, so I know quite a bit about business. And I'm also kind of, sort of, savvy with the toy industry, since I'm a collector, so I have some idea of how it works. And basically, like, how, you know, your target audience and all that, and so on, but yeah, he's right. Like I said, I did take marketing for a while, and yeah, I even did some studying in it, so yep, so long as you know where, like, what am I trying to say? As long as you pick a good spot where there's guaranteed to be plenty of people that'll pass by, and you have an idea of who your target audience is, you can kind of renovate and decorate accordingly to attract said target audience. In this case, well, you want it to look like a bakery, so yeah.
I guess. Now finish your strudel. We don't want it to go to waste, even though it sucks. Alright, alright.
After finishing our pastries, standing in the middle of the bake shop, I might add, we get into my car. Yeah, because, see, they can't afford actual cabinets, they can't afford places to sit down, they can't afford good pastries. What can they afford? How is this place even still running? I'm surprised they haven't been reported to the health, and a health inspector hasn't reported them yet or anything.
Ready to go home?
Nats is stating out the window. Well, I don't think she should be stating out the window. Nats is staring out the window at the bake shop.
Hey, Earth to Nats. Oh my god, Dad! What? You're such an idiot!
You barely realize that? I knew that from 2 videos ago. Well, I think it was 2 videos ago.
Well, now I don't appreciate that language. Do I need to introduce you to my belt? No, you don't get it. You should totally open a bake shop.
See, Natsuki put 2 and 2 together. And let's see, the next day. So I'm guessing nothing of any relative importance happened whatsoever. Okay, so I guess we're still with the dad. Natsuki and I need to run to the bank. I am really hoping I can get a loan. If not, I don't know what I'll do. Just don't do anything stupid. I can't just keep going on selling weed. Ready, Dad! Natsuki runs into the living room, just as excitable as ever. Alright, let's go then! We walk out and hop into my car. I pull out and head towards the bank. It's already fairly late in the day, around 6 I think, but we should have plenty of time. Well, at least, I don't know too many banks that are open past 6, but okay. I could be wrong. We pull into the bank's parking lot. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. What if we don't get the loan? And there are those words that cause anxiety again. What if? Well, you don't know that for sure. What if we have to keep living in squalor forever? I pull into the parking lot and put the car in park. I look up and let out a sigh. Ow, my neck! Come on, no time to be old. Orderly. Let's get some money. Oh my god. I am not old. Okay. I know this is supposed to be an office, but why does that look like a freaking dentist chair? I'm just saying, like, I mean, just look at it. Just the way it's set up. Kind of reminds me of one. Anyways, we step out of the car and head into the bank. When we enter, it is fairly empty. And clean. Very clean. Nice and clean, as Sully Pones would put it. We walk up to one of the tellers. Hello, how may I help you today, sir? Okay, I'm gonna make him sound like a weenie. I'm looking to get a loan. A loan for what exactly? I want to open a sports bar. No. A building. Specifically, a bakery. I look over to Nats. She nods to me. We're gonna have a father-daughter business, you see. Here's the deal. She's gonna make all the cupcakes and I'm gonna do all the selling. It's gonna be an absolute win for everyone involved. I think I'm actually doing alright. Yeah, use your salesman skills to... use your salesman skills to the best here, you know. If that's what you're good at, then sell them on this idea, because that's what you have to do, because then otherwise they're not going to approve a loan, especially if they think that there's no hope that they're going to get the money back for it. Okay, so you are looking to start a business? Yes. And will this loan cover the starting cost as well? Yes, it's going to have to. It's going to have to as well. This sentence confuses me, I'm sorry. Okay, and do you have experience in this field? Do you think you could make this business actually work? You see, this is where you really have to sell them on this idea. Because if they don't think the business is going to go anywhere, they're going to be like, oh, nope, sorry, we're not even going to bother giving you a loan. Because, you know, they got to make that money back somehow. In other words, it's like, how will this benefit us? And you have to really sell them on this. Like I said, marketing experience. I don't have any professional experience in baking, but I have a lot of business experience, and we have a really good baker prepared to work for us. And she's right here. I give Natsuki a grin and I get one back. Okay, can I have your name? I need to check your credit. Oh dear. I don't know how that's gonna go. Yeah, see? That's another problem. They also need to know if you're going to be able to make the payments back on time and if you're going to be reliable. I was worried about this. My credit is awful. Yeah, my name is Kaito. And your last name? I give them my last name and wait. I can feel the sweat beading on my forehead. Your credit is really low, sir. I don't think we will be able to give you this loan. You see? And there it is. I knew this was coming. Why did I think it could be any different? Alright. Thank you. Come on, Nats. Let's go. Yeah, so unfortunately... Yeah, I guess the idea's a bust here. We walk solemnly out of the building and to the car. When we enter the car, I put my head on the steering wheel. Natsuki pats my back silently. Yeah, poor Natsuki. I know she's... Obviously, she's, like, his biggest cheerleader right now. She wants to help him, but... We just sit there for a few minutes. Let's head home. I'll keep looking for jobs tomorrow. It'll be fine. Alright, Dad. We head home in silence. My spirits are really low. I really hoped I could get this. I just wanted this one thing to go right. Oh wait, well, I was thinking like, well, I know it sounds kind of stupid, but like, what if he was going to be like well, I guess it is stupid, but imagine a door-to-door salesman with Natsuki's cupcakes and baked goods, you know, like, or like a lemonade stand, except it'll be a cupcake stand. You see, well, I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. When we get home, I get out of the car and head inside. I contemplate drinking my sadness away. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. But at this point, I don't even think that will help. I stand around for a bit. Is this sentence ending? What? Why is this music? Well, okay, this isn't the... I hope this isn't the scary version of this music. Do you want to watch a movie? Get your mind off of all this? I can always count on that girl to get me out of a slump. Yeah, sure, what movie? Ernest Goes Somewhere Cheap? That movie's hilarious. I don't know, I'll go look. Natsuki goes and looks through our old collection of DVDs. She comes back with the animated movie Fortune by Bigney. I know nothing about it. I can't really remember what the movie's about, but it seems to be as good of a selection as any. When will I ever get to see Ernest Go Somewhere Cheap? We watched through the movie, feeling the emotions that Bigney is so good at conveying. The movie is about a mouse living in a big city. The mouse really tries to fit in, trying to get a job and find friends. Sounds kind of familiar. Eventually, when the mouse is at his lowest, he has an idea. Okay, well, this is what I'm waiting on. He brings a little gift to some people at a cafe. Okay, well, there you go. We just need to go find a cafe and bring them a gift. And it'll make our fortunes better. And through that, he gets a job at the cafe and gets a group of friends. It's getting late. I think I'm gonna have to hit the hay. Come on, it's only 9. You're getting lazy in your old age. Hey, I'm not old. If I was old, I couldn't do this. Oh no, what's he... Usually when someone does that and then they do something bad happens. Oh, I run over and catch Natsuki in a bear hug. She laughs at my antics and hugs me back. I do need to go to bed, though. I'm really tired. I'll see you in the morning. Yeah, alright. Night, Dad. Good night. I head into my room, the smell of dust hitting my nose. I toss myself into bed and quickly fall asleep. Okay. Are we gonna be back with MC? Nope. My neck is killing me. This bed really sucks. Or maybe I am getting old. I ain't old! I ain't old! Wait, what's that smell? You mean your salami leg, his salami leg, their salami leg, or Carl's shoes? I doubt anyone will get that reference. Cake. Natsuki must be up to something. I walk into the kitchen to see Natsuki decorating a fresh tray of cupcakes. She is making them each look like little kittens, with chocolate for accents. For ears. They look really good. Making me something? No, I had an idea last night. And what's that? What if we showed that bank teller that we were worth giving a loan? Oh, I see. Like, come on. This is what we're going to be selling. Wouldn't you like to enjoy some nice, delicious cupcakes? Well, I guess it's not exactly like bribing him, but... Would you consider this bribing him? I don't know. I almost think so, but... Whatever. I made cupcakes to bring to the bank. That way, we can wow them. We can wow them. Good idea, right? Kind of, but then... Well... It's kind of a long shot, but... It could work. Or it could be a misfire. I guess it's worth a shot. We've got nothing else left to lose. Well, finish these up and we can head out. Okay. Natsuki finishes her cupcakes and wraps them up in tinfoil. We head back outside and hop in my car. We drive to the bank with slightly higher hopes. I still don't expect to get the loan. But hey, you know, at least Natsuki will feel like she's helping and that they're trying more. But it's worth a shot. Like I said, you literally have nothing else left to lose. They already told you no the first time. The worst they could do is tell you no a second time. We pull back into the bank's parking lot and head inside. Okay, Mr. Weenie, we're back. I look around. The bank is a lot more packed than yesterday. Probably because it's late morning and a lot more people are out. Exactly. This is what I would have expected. Natsuki and I wait in line until it is our turn. We get some weird looks for carrying around a tray of cupcakes. Eventually, it is our turn, and we are confronted by the same teller as yesterday. Oh no, it's Captain Weenie! Mr. Kaito, was it? I told you no. Why did you come back? We have something to show you. This is proof we have a reliable business model. Alright, fine, I'll humor you. But hurry it up, we have a line. Natsuki holds up the cupcakes for the teller to grab. The teller takes one and takes a bite. Their eyes light up and they take another bite. What? Whoa! These are really good! I have to tell everyone! Hey all you people! Hey all you people! Hey all you people, won't you listen to me? Okay, no. Well, this is a good sign. Maybe this plan will actually work. And then he's like, but I still can't give you the loan, I'm sorry. Okay, here's what we can do. It is clear to me that people would be willing to buy these. Okay, now we're talking. So, we can loan you the money you need to get started. But,
If you fail to make payments on it, your business and everything that belongs to it goes back to the bank. Understood? Yeah, of course. I look over to Nats. It worked! She looks as surprised as I feel. Which is a lot. Okay, we have some paperwork to go over. We finished up the paperwork for the loan. And within the hour, I have all the money I need to get started. Alright, here we go. Next week. Okay, so nothing of any relative importance happened whatsoever. Or some important stuff did happen, and we're gonna see it now. I don't know. Okay, we're finally gonna see what happened to Mark. Come on, Mark! Alright, alright. Natsuki is practically pulling me out of school to go to her dad's new bakery. Okay, so we already got something started here. I have to admit, I am excited to see it. He bought the building, and very quickly had it ready to go. From what I can tell, it already had most of the equipment ready, since it was a bakery before he bought it. Was it that pathetic old place, or... Wouldn't it be fun if he bought that pathetic old place and was like, now I'm in charge of you? The walk there from school isn't very far, so he'll definitely get the after-school crowd. That's good! See, it's all about location and knowing your target audience. Come on, Mark! Let's go! Yeah, I'm coming. Yes, dear. We exit the school grounds and start the walk to the bake shop. Aptly named Kaito and Daughter's Pastry Place. See, I told you, it's literally a father and daughter business here. Hey, Mark. What's up? Thank you. For? I look down at Natsuki, who is looking kinda nervous. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. For helping us, you know. I don't know what would have happened if you didn't. I take my hand off her shoulder and put it back at my side. Oh, anytime, I guess. Neither of us know what to say from there. After a few seconds, I feel Natsuki's hand wrap around mine. Aww. I grab back and squeeze tightly. We continue the rest of the walk hand in hand, looking all adorable and whatever, and... Okay. Burger! We make it to the bakery and separate. We walk in and see Natsuki's dad in the back. He comes over to us with a huge smile on his face. Howdy. How are you doing today? What was the line? He comes over to us with a huge smile on his face. Okay, well. Like I said, I don't know what it is with me, I just find little things like that, how... You can blame the internet for that, like... This stupid meme I saw where Minen looks disappointed and Minen is smiling. And it's like, yeah, hey, wait a minute, what's wrong with this picture? If it wasn't for that, and many people overanalyzing everything, I probably wouldn't be overanalyzing this too. Howdy, how are you doing today? He strikes a pose. Well, to be fair, in another universe, Natsuki's dad is Dio. He sticks both arms out to his side dramatically and leans forward slightly. He finishes with jazz hands. My first customer. As he says that, he grins a gigantic grin and puts his hand out for a handshake. I laugh and shake his hand. I'm doing fine. How about you? Well, I am doing just lovely. He lets go of my hand and straightens his back a bit. He looks a bit winded by that performance.
Yeah, maybe you should think of another way to entice the customers.
Anyways, wanna take a look around?
Sure. He leads me through the entire bakery, narrating the whole walk. Overall, the place looks really nice. It feels very homely, with the smell of pastries cooking and the food walls. And the wood walls. Oh god, the food walls. Yeah, no. I could definitely see myself eating here, even if Natsuki's dad didn't own it. Well, for both of your all's sake, eat here. Help the woman you love, damn it! We eventually sit down at one of the booths, and Natsuki's dad brings a plate of bread out.
I'm not as good of a baker as Nats, but I did my best.
I take a piece and eat it. It can definitely use work, but it's really good. This is really good. Wait, what am I supposed to call him? Dad-in-law? Or future dad-in-law? I haven't had to directly address him since he told me not to call him sir. He looks back up at me and kind of chuckles.
Just call me by my name, kid.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not about the whole proper thing. Yeah, the last way I would describe you is proper.
Orale. Okay, I can do that. Alright, Kaito. Well, now we can finally call him Kaito. It's official now!
Hey, you know, kid, I barely know you. And here you are, trying to marry my daughter. What's up with that? You helped us out of our horrible situation, and we've barely talked. So, who are you?
Wow, he really put me on the spot.
Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
Okay, no. I can see both him and Natsuki looking at me expectantly. Well, what are you expecting me to say? Do you want me to tell him that I'm Spider-Man? But I have no idea how to respond to that. Well, what do you want to know?
Well, let's see. What do you like? What are your hobbies? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color? What time do you go to sleep? What's your favorite TV show? What's your favorite flower? Mine's chocolate. In more detail than when I first asked you. I'm actually interested. I want to know who my daughter wants to marry. That way I'm not having trouble sleeping at night wondering what the hell's happening.
Natsuki looks a little confused. Yes, because... well, maybe that's actually part of it. I know I'm kind of joking here, but... he obviously knows that the two of them are... well, I don't know if they're officially a couple, but they clearly care a lot about each other, and if they're going to end up together, it's like... well, I want to know who the hell my daughter's ending up with. I don't want her to be in danger or whatever. I want her to be safe and happy and... you know, that kind of thing. I forgot she wasn't there when him and I talked in the kitchen. Alright, that's true. I mean, I like the literature club. I really like the literature club. Let me guess, do you really, really like the literature club? But beside that, I guess... there you go, this is MC's characterization in the original DDLC in a nutshell. Right here. This is it. This is everything you need to know about that MC. That and the fact that he's dense. And as Ronald McOnePunch put it, his head is thicker than Monika's thighs. I just like being with friends. I fight for my friends. All of my friends. There is something really special about hanging out with the people you care about. Wow, that got really sappy. Natsuki is looking at me with a bit of a starstruck gaze. And Kaito is looking at me with questioning eyes. Alright. Well then, what do you want to do? After high school, that is. See, like I said, he wants to know that exactly if you're gonna get with his daughter, you gotta have some kind of future ahead of you and to take care of her. I hate this question because I never have a straight answer. I really don't know. Go to college, get a job. That's really about it. What kind of job? That's right, you don't have a job. Is he making fun of me? Are you making fun of me? Stop making fun of me! Okay, no. No, that's not it. His tone is probing, not snarky. He's not trying to hurt my feelings. No, not right now. I've applied to a few places, but nothing has come of it yet, though. Hey, Nats. What? How would you feel about having a coworker? Orderly. Well, if you two are going to be working together, let me just tell you right now, no PDAs! How would you feel about having a coworker? But like I said, no PDAs. Yeah! That's a really good idea. Good to know someone is excited for me. I'm not that excited, dummy. Well, we need a counter person. Much better than that guy. Okay, well the recording kind of messed up. Well, we need a counter person. Hopefully one with more personality than that kid at that stale bakery place. It seems like you can deal with people. So, how about it? Once again, I'm being put on the spot. But this could be a good opportunity. Yeah, who knows? Maybe something good will happen. Make some money and get to hang out with Natsuki. Yes, remember, Midgar full of flowers, wallet full of money. Well, basically the same kind of gist here. You're going to be working at a bakery and have plenty of time with Natsuki, and then you're going to get a wallet full of money. I should definitely take him up on this. Yep, at this point you'd be kind of... I would think you're way more dumber than I thought if you refuse him now. Sure. I would love to. Good. Our grand opening is in 4 days. Will you be ready to start then? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Good. I'll see you then. I go to leave the store and Natsuki follows. As soon as we are away from the store, she grabs my hand again. Okay, my dad can't see us. We can have PDA again. It's weird. Not too long ago, we were scared to even touch each other. Well, yeah, because... like I said, I mean... I would imagine that it would just feel weird for the dad, and then for her, because it's like, oh great, my dad's watching us, and... you know? Now, here we are. Yes, because we've removed the dad from the equation now. Well, temporarily. There is still one issue. Did I leave the stove on? We don't know what we are. Yeah, that's also... and that's exactly why I was like, well, they're not official, I don't think. So... maybe I should bring it up. Yes, that way I finally know what the hell to refer to you two as. If I can call you a couple or not. Maybe I shouldn't... Mark? Can I ask you something? Possibly the same thing you're probably thinking of right now? Sure, what's up? What are we? Yep, see, exactly. Exactly what he was thinking. Took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, are we dating? Right now it feels like we are dating, but it also feels like we aren't. We should probably figure out which one it is. Are we friends, or are we... we're not friends, we're not lovers, and... damn. Well, even if I... well, the song's in Japanese anyway, so I unfortunately can't sing it, since... but just know there's a song in Japanese that goes something like... yeah, we're not friends, we're not lovers, and... you know... Because, you know, it's basically like we're in this kind of weird area where we're becoming more than friends, but we're not officially lovers yet, so somebody has to cross the line.
Just tell me, what do you want from me? This is love in the first degree. Tell me why every time I feel your eyes all over me. Tell me, what do you want from me? Are you man enough to see that it's time to cross the line? Come on now, set me free. What you want from me?
Okay, well, let's see. Who says we can't stay exactly how we are? I say. Because I want this ship to finally set sail. Right now, I'm happy. Well, right now you are, but I mean, how about down the line? I don't know how to answer your question. But I know we will soon enough. But what does that mean? How will we just know? I guess it'll just feel natural once everything just kind of settles into place. I don't know. For now, all I can tell you is I like you. And I would love to date you. But I don't think it's time. Okay. I need to talk to her dad. Oops. Soon. I walk Natsuki the rest of the way home, and then head home myself. Next week. Okay, so I guess by this point the bakery has already been open for a few days. So let's see, how the hell did it go? I find myself once again turning the corner onto Natsuki Street. It's been a little over a week since I started working at Kaito and Daughter's pastry place. I've really been liking it so far. I mostly run the counter, handling cash, taking people's orders. But my favorite part of the job is when I get to help out Natsuki with baking. Speaking of Natsuki, I haven't given her a definite answer as to whether or not I want us to be officially dating. Finding out that answer is exactly what I intend to do today. What are you gonna do? Here we are. Yep, here we are. I confidently knock on the door. And to think, I used to be afraid of this house. The door opens and I am greeted with Kaito's frosting-covered smile. Ah, Mark. Come to see my daughter, have you? Yes? Oh, actually... Hold on. I point to my face where Kaito has frosting on his. You've got a little something. Oh. Kaito spends a full minute licking his lips until he is sure they are clean. They aren't. Nat's been cooking up some new pastries that we've been selling at the bake shop. You should come in and try some. I would love to, but I actually came here for a specific reason. Ah, and what will that be? I came to talk to you. I see. Well then, Mark, come on in. Kaito spins around and marches back into his house. Damn, someone has a real spring in their step today. I follow suit and notice that he heads up the stairs. Come on down, we can talk in my work study. Come on down! Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking like, that sounds like something a game show announcer would say. Fun fact, apparently this one girl in my high school said that my voice could probably work as a game show announcer voice. And I'm here like, I don't know if I should feel complimented on that or not. I follow Kaito into his study. Hold on, isn't this just his room? It's also his office, his study, his... I don't know what else to call it. It's a lot of things. Seems a little unusual for a grown man. Although, I guess Kaito is pretty unusual. Come, there are a few things I want to show you before we get down to business.
Huh, why is he showing me all of this stuff all of a sudden? Sure. Man. A shelf of wonders. Wow. I join Kaito in front of his shelf of wonders as he introduces it. This is where I keep all of my most prized possessions. He moves his hand over his collection of knives, bottles, and eventually lands on a rifle. I was gonna say something about how Yuri might appreciate that, but then, yeah, you lost me at rifle. He picks it up and shows it off to me. This here is an antique that I stumbled upon in my early days. It's my most prized possession. It was made for killing, but this one is so valuable because it's never been used. Yeah, I feel like this is epic foreshadowing for something bad. I could be wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. He points to the barrel of the gun with his index finger. See how it's never been fired? You can tell because there's no gunpowder caked on the end. Let me tell you, there has never been a more important symbol to me. Can you guess why? Well, it's a gun, so it's used to protect people. But this one's never been used, so it's never hurt anyone. I guess that means you can protect people without hurting others, right? Like how you used to protect Natsuki. Are you some kind of writer? Oh man, that pissed him off. And, well, me, ArdrethShadow, I actually kind of am, but I don't know about him. You sure have a knack for symbolism. Anyways, that's exactly right. Then why are you angry at him? There is nothing in the world that means more to me than my daughter. And I don't think I need to tell you that. See, that's exactly why he wants to know that... Like, he wants to make sure that if, in the best case scenario, like, let's say that the two of them do get married and whatever, he wants to make sure that he's giving his daughter away to someone who's going to actually love and take care of her forever. You know, when he isn't able to anymore. So he wants to be able to have that sort of peace of mind. That's why he's here asking him 20 questions. No, sir. I mean, Kaito. I mean, Dad. I mean, Poobah. I mean, Master. I mean... He gives me a smirk. It reminds me of a face Natsuki would make. Well, I mean, that is her father. So, is there anything in my collection you want to see close up? I don't think that would be right. It's your stuff, so I shouldn't touch it. Ah, good. You know how to respect another man's property. Now, why don't you take a seat? I pick one of the chairs on the carpet that's been sprawled in the middle of this big empty room. Kaito pulls out a bottle and sits down in his own chair. Care for a drink? Dude! Oh, no thanks. Wait. Oh, he actually has a bottle! Wait. Did he always have that? Or am I just barely seeing this for the first time? I'm not old enough. I'm not old enough to... Yeah, you're not old enough to do a lot of things. That's the right answer. Besides, the bottle's empty. Okay, so then why do you still have it? Just to kind of prank people like that? Be like, hey, want a drink? Too bad, it's empty. Kaito lets out a soft chuckle and places the empty glass bottle on the floor. Alright, we can get down to it. Okay, so he doesn't have the bottle anymore. The answer is yes. Yes to what? What? Oh, well, I guess... You can see into my mind? You came here to ask if you could start dating my daughter, didn't you? How did you know? I'm psychic. I'm going to read your thoughts. Am I hallucinating? Oh, for goodness sake, it's pretty obvious. I don't need to be Psycho Mantis to have to read your mind, for crying out loud. I know you two are falling for each other hard, so it was only a matter of time. I just had to make sure I could trust you, and I think you've really proven yourself just now. So yes, you can date my daughter. Oh my god. This is it! This is it, Luigi! I'm going to finally ask Natsuki out! Yay! Like, ask her out for real! Oh, one more thing. I'm scared. The music went away and he looks angry. Oh my... Yeah, see, I'm telling you, this just gives me the heebie-jeebies, to borrow a phrase from a certain someone. Kaito stands up and sweeps over to his shelf of wonders and picks up his gun. I know I've never fired this gun before. Oh shit. I'm telling you, I'm still kind of scared of this guy. But I expect that you won't give me any reason to. Of course not. Good. Now you have something to ask her, don't you? Yes, I do. But first, I want to go home and rethink my life. And maybe go into my corner and cry and think about what I've done. I quickly get out of my chair and bolt down the stairs. I would too! Not gonna lie, I would too. I would be so scared out of my mind. I slide into the kitchen and almost run into Natsuki. What the hell? Okay. I gather my balance and look Natsuki straight in the eyes. Look me in the eyes! Natsuki, will you go out with me? Oh, that was actually her reaction. This is all a little sudden, don't you think? Oh, sorry about that. I just talked to your dad and... What, did he, like, probe you or something? Actually, no, he just threatened me with a shotgun. You know, like one of those sort of, I don't know. Something like that. Yes! What? What do you mean, what? Geez, you're hopeless. See? Like I said, he's more dense than his head is more thick than Monika's thighs. Yes, I'll go out with you. Yes!
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes! I do a fist pump in the air. Yes! Yes! Okay. Weirdo. So, where are we going for our first date? Well, now he's your weirdo. Uh-oh. I didn't think of that. I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far. You didn't have any plans, did you? Sorry. I didn't think I'd get this far. Well, you better come up with something extra special then. Otherwise I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. You got it. Natsuki chuckles at my enthusiasm. Now come here. Oh, what? Do I have to do everything myself? Apparently. Natsuki stands up on her toes and gives me a kiss on the cheek. Well, because your kiss is on my list. Because your kiss, I can't resist. I hold my hand to my cheek. I feel myself blushing. Alright, enough feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. Are you gonna help me with my baking or what? Natsuki and I spend the rest of the day baking. I try my best to focus. Focusing. But all I can think about is how I'm going to pull off this first date. Oh man, this is it. Like I said, this is it, Luigi. Remember, where there's smoke, There's fire!
And we got some new music. Huh. Oh, this music makes me think of, like, it could be in a Harvest Moon game. Today's the day! Today's the day! Today's the day! Okay. For my date with Natsuki. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I reserved a space at a nice restaurant for the beginning of the date. Oh, the beginning, you say? After that, we are going to the park for a nature walk. Okay. It should be a nice night. Oh ho ho. And then it's gonna be like a romantic walk around the park by the moonlight. Well then, I guess that answers my next question. Ever dance with the devil under the pale moonlight? Well, that should really be his question. I take the now extremely familiar turn into Natsuki Street. I get to her house. I knock on the door. Natsuki's dad opens it. Hey kid, ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? You here to pick up Nats? No, I'm here to dance with the devil under the pale moonlight. Yup. Alright, she should be ready in a minute. Come on in. Alright. I walk into the house. It looks the same as always. Well, what were you expecting? So, you two are actually together then? Seems like it. What kind of answer is that, you idiot? Yeah, see? Like I said, his head is full of sawdust sometimes. Not as much as fucking Chad, but... Kaito looks down slightly. You're a good kid. I like you. Don't do anything stupid now, you hear? I trust you. See? He trusts you. You better not do anything to betray his trust. But remember what I said yesterday. Of course. I'll be good. I promise. Oh. See, this is what I'm telling you. Like, I imagine... Well, I've shared before, but when I was younger, I used to always dream of being able to have a family of my own, and... Like, imagine if I were to have a daughter of my own, I would just... Like, I would treasure her like no other. So... Like... You know, I would never want to put her in any harm or danger, so... It's like, of course... Of course he feels that way. And I have to say, it really is refreshing to see Natsuki's dad actually be human, and not some piece of human filth that I despise. He actually cares about her, and see, this proves it right here. He actually cares about his daughter. He wants to protect her. He's trying to look out for her. And he doesn't want any harm to come onto her. Kaito looks at me. I can see some worry in his eyes. He just wants to know that Natsuki's going to be safe, that's all. He must be worried letting his daughter out with some guy. Like I said, I mean... Like, even when my mother was alive, I know she joked about how... Well, she partially joked about how, like, if I ever found myself dating a certain type of woman, to just show her over to my mom, and they would have a nice discussion. But unfortunately, well, my mother is no longer alive, so... The point being, my mom definitely kind of worried the same way. She didn't want me being taken advantage of, and, well, I have unfortunately been taken advantage of a lot in my time in the dating world, so... Like, of course, I mentioned Darlene a few times and how she kind of took advantage of my kindness and ultimately broke my heart in the most brutal way possible. So... Anyways... I'll prove to him that I can be a good boyfriend. You're damn right you should. I look up to see Natsuki coming down the stairs. She is wearing the same casual outfit I have seen hundreds of times. But right now, it looks amazing.
Oh, you're already here.
Yeah, I know I'm early, but I was excited. Sorry.
Nah, I'm excited too. Let's go.
Alright. We walk towards the door. Kaito walks in front of us and crosses his arms. He gives us a serious look. Alright, you two. A few things before you leave. Natsuki, you need to be home by 11 o'clock. And Mark, you need to make sure she gets here by then. Understood. Yeah.
Dad!
Kaito's face changes into a warm smile. And have fun. I'll be disappointed if you don't. Now, get out of here, you crazy kids. We walk onto the porch and Natsuki looks at me with a smile.
So, what are we doing tonight?
Well, I figured we could go eat at McDonald's, then go to the arcade. What? You better just be saying that to kind of surprise her, because it's like, that's totally not what you said you were gonna do. Natsuki's smile quickly fades. She looks like she wants to say something, but doesn't want to offend me.
Okay. Sure.
Natsuki. I'm joking. Okay, good, because I'm here like, what in the world is going on here? What in tarnation? I do have a plan, but it's a secret. I put my finger to my lips in a shh motion.
I hate surprises. But fine.
Surprise! Natsuki and I start our walk hand in hand.
So, can I guess where we're going?
Sure, you won't get it anyways.
Are we going to get food?
You could say that. Oh my god.
Okay, is it fast food?
Nope.
Fancy food?
I wouldn't say that either.
Fine, I give up. I'll let you surprise me.
What the... Huh? You're taking her on a date to the school? As we continue our walk, we eventually reach the school.
This is where we were going?
I don't know anymore. I'm as confused as you are.
The school?
Sure, why the hell not? Let's have a date in the school. I don't know anymore.
What are you planning?
Not the school. Okay, because I'm here like, what? Why are we going through here? But we don't have much farther. I lead Natsuki around the back of the school. We follow a short path, then come to the woodlot where we had our nature walk in. Right under the tree I fell from is a blanket and a basket. Okay. Ta-da! And just like that, he said the two most scariest words in the English language. Picnic!
Oh! Okay, I get it. That's the cliche you're going for. Or, that's the cliche you're going for. I was wondering...
What?
I just wanted to have a nice picnic.
Are you saying I'm not good enough for you? Okay, no more fake crying.
No, I love it.
Okay, good, because it's like... Imagine, I worked so hard to get this picnic right, and you're telling me you don't love it?
Picnics are just really overplayed.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess to some degree. Like, if I could think of any time I've seen, like, a couple go on a date that involves a picnic in, like, a movie or some TV show, or hell,
Actually, have I seen any picnics in anime? I don't even know anymore. Actually, yes, what am I saying? Yes, I have. Yeah, so I've actually seen that quite a few times, so... Okay, fine, it's like, I'll give you that. But I mean, still, come on. He put so much hard work into this! Oh. Damn. Like I said, I love it. Well then, don't make him feel like an idiot. I mean, yes, he's an idiot, but don't make him feel like even more of an idiot. Now shut up, dummy, let's eat! Natsuki pulls me over to the picnic that I set up and we both sit down. There better not be any pastries. Otherwise that's gonna piss me the hell off. I'm so sick of them. Oh. I thought it was gonna make her angry for a different reason. It's all I've eaten for like 3 days. Oh jeez. I slowly open the basket. No, of course there's no pastries. Look over there! And then that's when I throw all the pastries out. And pull out a big bag of pastries. You could have done what I suggested doing, but nope. You decided to just do that anyway. Natsuki gives me a sarcastic glare. Wait, that's not all we have! I brought a bunch of stuff for sandwiches! I reach into the basket and pull out ham, turkey, a bunch of vegetables, and condiments. What about bread? Okay, there we go.
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
I mean, you're like, you can't have sandwiches without bread. As well as a loaf of bread, a knife, and some orange juice. How's that? Wow, you put a lot of thought into this. I do my best. I grab the bread and the knife, and with a quick slice, cut it in half. Then cut the loaf the rest of the way, and get stuff ready. I put a nice ham sandwich together, and take a bite. What, you're not gonna make me one? I don't know what you want on it. Okay. It's like, I'm taking requests here. What kind of sandwich you want? Whatever is fine, as long as you make it. Okay. This is a date after all. I make Natsuki her sandwich, and she begins to eat. Okay, so I guess you have no strong feelings one way or the other. After a few minutes, I reach into the basket. That is a mighty fine picnic basket you have there. I bet you have a lot of delectable sandwiches and stuff. I pull out Chip Sham. Oh, okay. No, well, he did have some delectable sandwiches, but he also has manga. Did you get the food yet, Yogi? Ta-da! Stop saying that! You're freaking me out. Part 2! I brought manga! Yay! So happy. Well, it feels weird saying so happy about Natsuki because I always say it about Sayori. So that's why it just feels so... I mean, don't get me wrong, I love seeing Natsuki being so happy, but it's... Exactly, I'm just used to... Like, even ever since my original DDLC videos, I would always say so happy about Sayori. So that's why I'm just here like, what is this? This doesn't feel right. Even though, I mean, it's a good thing. But, you know. Wait, how did you get that? I had to get your dad to sneak it out of your house. Okay. For $5. Okay, well, I can believe that. Now, let's read. Natsuki giggles at my exploits. I open the book and we read. This is the last volume of the series, so it is action-packed. It ends with the mom stopping her pirate life, saving her son. From there on, the two of them live happily ever after. The end. And that's it. Aw, I really enjoyed this series. Well, it's over for good. except for a possible Goofy spin-off.
Oh boy! We'll have to pick that up when we can.
Yep. Is that all of the food gone too?
Looks like it. Well, let's go then.
I have something else I want to do. And what's that?
It's, jazz hands. Surprise!
Oh no. No more surprises.
This is the last one, I promise. I take Natsuki throughout the town to a park. The park itself is fairly desolate, since a new park was constructed in the center of town. But this one has a great nature vibe to it. It has dirt paths that run the full length. Half of the park is in the forest, allowing for tree cover, and the other half is just an open field. A river runs through the center of the park, which a lot of local people fish and swim in. Is it really okay to fish there? I don't know. I'm just not sure. I lead Natsuki down one of the smaller paths, and through a bunch of bushes. Wait. Have I traveled back to our castle walls? I don't know. It just feels like, haven't I been to this place before? I could be wrong, though. I mean, I think Mr. Zera the Mat did tell me about how there was someone who did the backgrounds. So, who knows? There we find a large clearing with an outcropping over the river. At sunset, which it is now, the sun sits just over the river, causing many shades of yellow, red, blue, and purple to dance across its surface. Oh, like I said, I can't really say much, but anyways. I look over at Natsuki, and she is looking at the sunset with an odd gaze. I smile at her and pull her to the outcropping. We look over the river, hand in hand, taking in the beauty. Although, I mean, this is still basically my idea of a romantic kind of stroll by the moonlight. I know some people say that that's boring and that's probably the thing that you usually do on your way to the date, but I mean, come on. At least to me, I always think that so long as you're enjoying each other's presence and whatever, anything matters.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Not as beautiful. Orderly, Mr. Smooth Talker.
Were you about to say not as beautiful as you? Because I swear that's more overused than the picnic date. Remember what I said about cliches? Well, that's a bad one.
Yeah, that is a bad one.
It's so cheesy.
Fine. Still though, you really do look beautiful.
Well, thanks. See? You can just say that instead of some cheesy line.
Exactly, I mean, you don't need to do cheesy pickup lines or whatever, just be forward about it and just say, hey, I think you look wonderful tonight. And that reminds me of this kind of older song. But there's a warm wind blowing, the stars are out, and I'd really love to see you tonight. I won't ask for promises, so you don't have to lie. We've both played that game before. Say I love you, then say goodbye. I put my hand up in defense. Okay. We sit down at the edge of the river and cuddle a little bit. I look down to see Natsuki looking at me. She seems mesmerized by something. You can't fight the moonlight, like Leanne Rimes says. Her trance seems to break a bit as she leans into me. I try to read her face, but can't get anything. I put my finger under her chin, much like before. But unlike before, I know nothing will stop me. Nothing can stop me now! Okay, no. Natsuki pushes her face up at mine, and I close the distance. As our lips touch, it feels like magic. It feels as if we become one, moving accordingly to each other. I pull her in closer, and she grabs onto me. We are now fully embraced and intertwined. I don't know about her, but this is my first kiss. And I can tell I'm not doing a great job. Well, almost everyone's first kiss is gonna be awkward. So, I mean, don't worry too much about it. I'm either not moving enough or moving too much. I can't tell. But I can tell I will have lots of practice. We both will. Natsuki is the first to pull back, and as she does so, she leans her forehead into mine. Wow. Yeah. Natsuki. I love you. I love you too. We again close the distance, returning our embrace. We continue on like this for another full while, until Natsuki speaks up. Can we go to yours? What time is it? Yeah, come on. Dude. We get up, grab our things, and head to my house. What in the world? What have I... Where have I been transported to? What's happening? Today's the day. Today's the day! For my marriage with the girl I love. What? Did we just... What? What? After 4 months of planning, here we are. I proposed at the clearing by the river. Aww. Like I've said, I'm always such a huge sucker for romance stories. I know that's weird, considering I'm a guy. In fact, my dad used to kind of make fun of me for it, but I don't care. I'm just a huge sucker for this kind of stuff. She almost immediately said yes. Almost! And now she is walking up the aisle. In a few minutes, she will be my wife. Is this for real? Is this seriously the end here? Like, I wasn't expecting to... I was not expecting that much of a big time jump. I'm just here like, is this real right now? Is this real life? Is this the real life? Or is this just fantasy? That's what I want to know right now. Do you, Mark, take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. And do you, Natsuki, take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? I do. Then by the power invested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Dun 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 dun. Well, I technically could do that better. Future me, can you try to do something about this, maybe in editing? I don't know. Just try. I don't know how yet, but just try. I lean in and kiss my wife. I have never been happier. Thunderous applause. So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause. Well, no. Time for speeches. I would like to thank the people at the Academy for giving me this opportunity to speak. Okay, no. I still have no idea what's going on. I'm just so lost. I'm just gonna keep going with it now.
I'm so happy for my daughter and her husband. I've known him since before they even started dating. And I never saw a shred of bad in him. Although I did have to threaten him with a shotgun, but let's not talk about that. He helped us out of a tough spot, and for that I'm grateful. I know these two are meant for each other, and I can only see this marriage working well.
Because love will keep us together. Oh my... Who invited this? Hey everyone! I can't believe that Mark actually managed to trick someone into liking him! I can't believe you're still alive! But he pulled it off, and I'm happy for him. And happy for his lovely wife. You almost ruined everything, you idiot! Okay, Monika, I've wondered what happened to you. I guess this means that you don't hate me after all.
I've known Natsuki and Mark for a long time. I knew from the moment they met that they would be a match. The way they spoke to each other, the way they were for each other, the way he made me go on this super elaborate plot of his to try and rescue her. I've never seen anything like it. They are truly meant for each other.
2 words. Sorry, like I said, that's the inner English teacher in me. Well, my inner English teacher voice, like I say.
I introduced Mark to Natsuki at first. I brought Mark into our club, my group of friends. Even though he didn't want to. Thinking back, I was really naive. But in the end, it worked out. And I'm so happy that I could have a part in this relationship.
Okay, there's the so happy.
I am really happy for the couple. I wish them all the best.
Thank you all for coming. Today has been the best day of my life, and you are all a part of that. I have some people I want to directly thank for everything. I'd like to thank the Academy. Okay, no. Monika, thank you for having a place where we could all hang out. Not only did it allow me to get closer to Natsuki, but it gave me friends and happiness. Sayori, thank you for everything, ever. You have... Okay, this is... Thank you for everything that you've ever done. You have always been my best friend. You will always be my dearest friend. Ugh. I still have the bad memories. I never would have met Natsuki if not for you. Kaito, thank you for letting me be with your daughter, and not threatening to kill me. You are a great father, and a great man. Okay, and well, I guess Yuri gets no thanks for anything. That's all I have. I'll pass it on to Natsuki now.
Wow, today has been amazing. Thanks for coming. I don't really have anything more to say, so let's eat.
Everyone migrates over to the buffet table and gets food. We all laugh and eat. Everyone is so happy. It almost seems like you just want me to say so happy. Well, I doubt this was on purpose, but yeah. As am I. Eventually, it is time to cut the cake. The cake made by the bride. Oh wow. We both grab the knife and plunge it into the cake. Everyone claps, celebrating us and our marriage. Oh my... So this was really the end? Well... Okay, well... Wow, I was not expecting that, but... Yeah, so I was just here like, oh my god, is this really the end here? Like, it feels like, am I in some kind of crazy dream sequence? But nope, sure enough. Let's see here. Yes, I know some of these people and places. Oh yes, Captain Carl. Or Campin' Carl. Oh hey, Shadow Bionics, playtester. I know that guy! Oh, well. Thanks for crediting me, though. I'm sorry that I didn't get to playtest as much as I had hoped to. Considering I got kind of wrapped up in other YouTube projects, and then eventually starting on my own mod, and then just a lot of things happened in general, and oh, shit. I'm sorry, I didn't... Well, hopefully you all got to read that. I didn't get to. I like to try to read out the thank you notes just because, you know, I just believe in, you know, giving credit where credit is due. Well, okay. So, that's the end. I'm kind of like, wow. I was not expecting to get to the end of the mod tonight. But okay, well. So, of course, as I kept saying throughout the mod, or at least since episode 2, I was really surprised with how the dad was handled in this game, and it was a very nice surprise. Just because it's like you completely subverted my expectations. And you know what that means? It's time for me to say, "In your face, Rian Johnson!" Because yeah, you literally did a better job than what Rian Johnson could have pulled off in that movie that we call The Last Jedi. And it really helped to make the dad like his own sort of human character. Well, you know, I only say that because in every other mod he's been some kind of despicable human being who I end up hating because he ends up hurting Natsuki, he ends up doing all these terrible things to her, and it just pisses me off, and well, here you completely made him like an actual likable character, which I haven't seen that done too often. I think the only other time I've seen something like that happen was probably in the demo for this bond we share, or no, actually wait, yes, this bond we share, where Natsuki's dad was a bit overprotective of her in the demo for that. So, at least, well, of course, I'm still waiting on that mod as well, but... And then, well... I guess you could say I was just a bit surprised that it ended, because I was totally not expecting it, but, well... I mean, considering what you were going for, I think you did accomplish everything you wanted to. But yeah, like, when we were at the wedding, I'm here like, what happened here? Like, where am I? It's like one moment we were by the lake on their first date, and now we're at their freaking wedding, and I'm here like, hold on, I mean... Like, a part of me would have actually wanted to see, like, everything in between that point, just to... Because, like I said, I know it sounds silly, but I'm a huge sucker for romance stories. And I just kind of love seeing that kind of growth and togetherness between the two characters, but... I suppose we have enough of a preface for all that given with this mod. So, they literally did find love in a somewhat hopeless place. Yeah. I'm sorry for making that pun again. I know I promised that I wouldn't ever again, but... Well, anyways, I guess there's really not much else I can say other than... You know, aside from a few grammatical errors here and there, you know, I more or less understood everything that was going on, and, well, for the most part, it's like everybody was pretty much true to the original characters. I still hate Chad for nearly screwing up everything. And like I said, I think Natsuki's dad is probably like one of the most well-written characters in this entire mod, and probably one of the best-written versions of Natsuki's dad to date. And thanks to you, I finally have an excuse to finally try to give him a voice, so, you know? I've always been struggling, like, what kind of voice do I give him? Because he's always like this one-off sort of character you never see again, and... like, we actually get to see his character development, and a bit of the MC's character development, so... I liked that. Like I said, you just really subverted my expectations, and... I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what else you guys end up doing. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.
Get closer now, softly whisper in my ear. Please take me away from here, away from all my tears. It's not too late, now we're standing face to face, and heaven is the only place. Will you understand?